It's David Wowee here, and we've got some major Another Eden news. Scott dropped some huge bombs last night. Firstly, Another Eden Global's merge with Another Eden Japan has an official release date, and on top of that, we're getting some major updates including new characters. One of them has really big hands, by the way. Some new episodes, a banner with a guaranteed 5-star, and that's right, a way to get Aldo and even more characters to level 100. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm now on X if you want to hear from me more often, so drop me a follow. And if you love Another Eden merch like this Varrow hoodie and this art book, check my links in the description. Firstly, for the big news, Global has been teasing this for some time, but we will soon have simultaneous releases with Japan's version of Another Eden. Japan used to be months ahead of us, but from the 26th of January 2024, any new releases in Japan will be released at the same time in the global version. Woo! Speaking of 2024, they also teased an event for the 5th anniversary of the global version. Our last anniversaries have seen us get some great characters like Melissa, Ava, and Iffy, and we can only expect next year to deliver us someone even more epic. Now that we have a date, I gotta ask you, have you caught up with all the catch-up campaign bonuses? We get a stack of good stuff, including free characters, powerful weapons, and free Chronos stones. I did a checklist in this video's description, as well as on my Facebook and X pages, so check them out after this video to make sure you get as many bonuses as possible before it's too late. And if you thought the main story update that was just released was big, we're getting a whole new set of episodes called The Cliffs of Wyrmrest, the Wryz Saga, which is a 3-part series about a group called Arcadians with one common goal: slay the worm, which is a giant dragon that fills half of the island. The island, by the way, apparently has no existence of other people besides the Arcadians, which is very interesting. So for part 1 of the saga, we're getting Wryz. Yep, Scott clarified with me that her name is pronounced Wryz and not Riz.
Another Eden Adventures, yes, it is pronounced Wryz. I was probably annoying with my, just asking over and over again, like, this is how it's done, right? Just making sure, right?
But you know what? Maybe I'll just call her Riz, because I want Riz in my life. Like Nona, Riz will be the free character we get in this campaign, and will be the main waifu Aldo will probably spend most of the time with. She is a water piercing unit who can deploy sacred water stance, and if she has 4 Arcadia characters in the front line, she can convert their elemental types to water. Next we have Sirius, our first gacha character in the game, and also the first gacha character that can reach level 100. More on that soon. Apparently he hangs out at Rattle and is related to one of the characters we may already know in the game. Who could it be? 10 points if you can guess correctly. According to Sirius's artist, I was asked to design a handsome man, so I designed him to be a slender, tall, and beautiful man who looks like a model. For one, he's almost too pretty, and it's annoying. The dude has big hands, enough said. I'm sorry my fellow short kings, but you know what? It's not the size that matters anyway, right? And every time I ask my wife this question, she changes the subject, which is what I'm going to do right now. In this update, we meet other characters who might become playable later. Arcadia's leader, Melons and Thighs Flaudia, pink hair and thighs waifu Sazanka, who looks like she comes from the east, and then finally Dwayne the Rock Utsuhara. Wait, is that a blurred out nipple? He looks like a non-human, and it was hinted that the story will reveal his background, which could be great. Other OG characters will make an appearance, such as Melons and Thighs Iyo, LeClaire, Tiramisu, and the mysterious figure some of you may recognize from her side quests. Next we have a new weapon system called Dragon Tier Weapons, which you can use against dragons and also use as gimmicks. So expect some mini games. You can also enhance these weapons by playing on higher difficulty levels. Next we have Minstrel Collecting Sagas, which I'm guessing will add some more depth to the lore of the game. And of course, we've got some dragon slaying. The Wryz Saga comes out on the 24th of November this year, and all you need to play it is to have finished chapter 13 of the main story. So unlike the latest main story update, This is very accessible. You will also get up to 1000 Chronostones simply by finishing the first chapter of this new saga. The biggest and arguably one of the most controversial updates is the fact that we can now level up Aldo to level 100! For those new to the game, currently the max level you can make characters is 80. Now we're breaking that cap, starting with Aldo with a process called Stellar Awakening. Essentially, with Stellar Awakening, you use this thing called the Stellar Board to enhance the character's stats and raise their power cap. With this board, you'll also unlock a new set of skills called Stellar Skills and a new type of another force called Stellar Burst. So why is this controversial? It all sounds so great, right? You see, to unlock more skills in the Stellar Board, you need more light and shadow points. To fully unlock this board, you need 80 light or shadow points. In Aldo's case, you need 80 light points. Getting light points for Aldo can take a long time, but anyone can do it. I did a guide which I've linked in this video description, but where it gets controversial is that gacha characters will also need 80 light or shadow points to get to level 100. And getting 80 light or shadow points for gacha characters can require either insane amounts of luck or insane amounts of money, or both. What makes it even more controversial is that the way to unlock Stellar Awakening and the Stellar Board for Aldo and other characters can be so confusing that Scott had to present a PowerPoint slide with a table on how to do it. And even now, I'm having trouble trying to clearly explain how it works. If someone can explain how to unlock them in 2 easy to understand sentences that even kids can understand, please comment below. This process is so complicated, in fact, that Scott and the team have hinted that this process might change over time after they get feedback from players. So if this confuses you, be honest with the Another Eden developers and give them your feedback. Either way, I'll be doing a video guide on how Stellar Awakening works, so stay tuned. I already just feel so tired just thinking about making this video. Just know that for now, part of unlocking Aldo's Stellar Board is by completing a difficult Astral Archive challenge. We also have 3 characters who have Stellar Boards. First we have Sirius, the first new gacha character to have it, and in a future update we'll have one of my personal favorites, Suzette, and then another classic character, Tsukiha. On top of the massive Stellar Awakening update, Scott announced 2 banners. The free Brilliant Encounter banner, which guarantees you either a 4-star that can change into a 5-star or an actual 5-star on the 10th pull, or the paid Twin Destinies encounter where you'll get a guaranteed normal or parallel style character on the 9th and the 10th pulls. Some people are excited about this, but if I were you, I'd wait until Sirius comes out and spend my Chronostones then. Plus, we have some other updates coming which I'll talk about soon. Next, we get more character replays, and more excitingly, they also teased another new character, Oboro, with some interesting new artwork. What do you think of him? He'll be a thunder-based katana unit. But if you thought that these were a lot of updates, there's more. We're getting some Winter Festival news on the 5th of December, which is only a few weeks away. There's already speculation of a brand new collab. So save those Chronostones, as well as the upcoming Sirius, who looks like a powerful Earth bow character, and then Oboro, who knows who else will be in store.